of butter. You just want grass-fed butter, which is important. And then if you are having dairy, which is not the devil, I know people say that, but grass-fed dairy. So everything really matters, the quality of foods that you're eating. So I hope that helps. I'm like kind of grocery. I can definitely recap everything in a little email.
Shannon, real quick, just like so you can spit it out. Like I know there's just so many different ones, but someone asked, can you recommend a brand of probiotics?
Seed. I also have like a 20% off code. I'll put that in there.
Yeah, if you want to put it up in the comment.
Yeah, so Seed is really great. It's a spore based and it has a pre and a probiotic in it. So basically prebiotics feed the bacteria you already have in your body, and a probiotic is like dumping in healthy bacteria. So you definitely want to have this balance of both. So Seed is amazing. Someone just said that, Claire. That's a good one. So definitely Seed. Okay, and healthy plate. So let's talk about fruits and vegetables. Half your plate should be veggies. So like I would at every meal add a salad, whatever you have, put it over greens. Brussels, broccoli, whatever you can add in there, and then protein. So especially working out, we should all have at least 60 grams of protein. And if you want to gain muscle, 90 grams. So for reference, like a 4 to 6 ounce piece of chicken, let's say like palm size of your hand is about 30 grams. So 3 times a day, you should have a solid amount of protein at every meal. So 30, 60, 90, and then now you're building muscle. So many things I've seen in the last year with people who like can't lose weight. A few things is they're under eating. I think so many people are like, I'll skip this meal and that'll help, but your body then thinks you're starving and it holds on to your fat. So you can't trick your body into anything. It's, feed it the good foods. Don't starve yourself. That's not going to do anyone any good because you're going to compensate in other ways. So quality protein, lots of vegetables, fast, and then you can have your carbs. But again, carbs are fuel. So if you don't work out all day, you don't need carbs at every meal. You just don't. Carbs is going to give us energy. And then you want brown rice, sweet potatoes as much as possible, especially like I said, when you're cooking at home. And then you go out and you have your pasta and you have whatever you want. But cook at home, think about carbs as fuel for energy. So if you're not, and even if you do a Rachel, you have to like kind of think like an hour workout of your day. You still have 15 other hours of your day that you're not working out. So like always go on a walk, and then, consider that with like, just because you did Rachel doesn't mean you get to eat carbs all day. And not that carbs are the enemy. It's just thinking of the nutrients that you want to fill your body with. And, veggies are carbs too. So everything is working in a specific way. Gut health eliminate process. And then so quickly a little bit, I'm going to talk about testing and then I'll go through the meal plans. But all right, so my motto is test, don't guess. And like Rachel said, as good as you look, you always kind of see what's going on. And I think a lot of people, once I start to talk to them, there's things that are going on that don't really make sense. Good carbs are definitely important. Yes, good carbs are definitely important. Carbs are super important. We need them. I'll explain, but also it depends on your goals, right? But okay, so looking good, it doesn't equate to being healthy, and weird things. Well, so going to the bathroom and like a solid poop is healthy. So like not going for days, like diarrhea, not normal. So these things that we kind of get used to our whole life kind of just becomes like, oh, this is just me. But when you really sit with it, it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't be bloated. You shouldn't have rosacea. None of those things are normal. But just because we lived with it for so long, we kind of get accustomed to feeling like this is me. There's no way around it. So if we work together, I run a bunch of different tests. I do a stool test, which I run on everyone, and we can really check out your gut health, look what it looks like, how you're digesting foods, any gluten sensitivity. And then,
I just want to add, Shannon, that anyone that is a part of the challenge that subscribes to it gets a consultation with Shannon where she will tell you exactly what she can offer you. I did the full range of it. I did the stool, I did the urine, I did the food sensitivity test. I did it all. And yes, I covered it. Like I did it. I wanted it. Like so if that's something that you want, then Shannon will put up her information. I'm also going to send it in the email, but she'll put it in the comment box, and just email her and set up a time. You guys can get on a Zoom and you can ask her more personal questions. And also, if you're interested in that, she can let you know exactly how you do it. You don't have to leave your house. She sends everything. You get everything in the mail and you do it at home. You send it back. So just so that you guys know that that is offered to you with everything you're going to be doing in the next 7 weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, we can meet. I can go over, kind of your diets, let you know what I think. And then again, like testing, we're not guessing. We can test, we can see exactly what you need, look at everything. And I can go over in detail the different tests I run when we talk. But really helpful, and any issues that are and helpful if there's no issues, of like seeing what nutrients you're missing and really digging deep into what's personalized for you. Okay, so now I will show you the meal plans. So I did a 3-week and then I added a bonus. And so this will be week 1. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so it's going to look like this, and you guys can follow either exactly. I have it as an option of you can go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, exactly how it's written out. Or you can take, these are breakfast options, and kind of mix and match. I also suggest maybe you go through all 3 weeks and then you can pick your favorite recipes. And each meal has a protein, a carb, and a fiber and a fat. So for example, breakfast. So this will have the grocery list if you're going to follow it exactly. And then this is what breakfast will look like. So this is one example. So I've added some sauerkraut. I really tried to focus on gut health in here as well. This is a yummy smoothie. So this is one of my favorite smoothies. If people don't realize, instead of ice, you can use frozen cauliflower, and now you're getting your veggies in your protein shake. Another breakfast option, and then it's just detailed. So I like something like this to keep around. And also I want to say, a good quality protein powder, I can definitely recommend. Little snacks. If you guys aren't hungry, you don't need a snack. I just put them here as options. You don't need it. But really great snack options, celery and hummus. I just want to think of, banana with almond butter instead of grabbing those chips. So again, not hungry, you don't need a snack. Arugula salad with salmon. I tried to do also dinner will be your leftover lunch the next day, so you're not cooking. So this is week 1 option. Then I have, let's see, week 2. Actually, let me just share full screen. Okay, here we go. Week 2 again. So these are some of my favorite. I love to make these. So you would just get like a little egg muffin, and you can put anything you want in these. So this one's a spinach, and I did chicken sausage, but you could put some quinoa in there, broccoli, whatever you have in the house. And then this will make 6, honestly, 6 servings. If you want to make 12, and this is a great snack on the go. It's just protein and some veggies. So these are amazing to have. A gut healing protein green smoothie, kimchi and kale. Again, if you don't like kimchi, you can put in sauerkraut. And we're really trying to get in some probiotic-y foods, good quality protein. And then I want to say, like here, for example, green chicken sliders, lemon pepper, asparagus is your dinner. So then the next day lunch, and I just put it over some salad. Whatever you have, I would just like always, as an extra, just add some more greens to it. So even these like peanut turkey lettuce wraps, which you're going to have for dinner on Monday, Tuesday, they'll be your lunch. You can add a little bit more salad if you want. Put some salad in there, put a little avocado. And then again, all these have snacks. But you don't need a snack. They're just options if you're hungry. And then I would say we got a third similar, gut healing protein, eggs and guac breakfast, low rotisserie chicken. So this one I did a huge rotisserie chicken, and then you can kind of, that could be lunch, that could be a snack, and you can have that for like 5 days. So the idea is like cook once, and then you don't have to make food for a little bit. So you'll make one big rotisserie chicken, you have that for days. So pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
Sorry, Shannon, but like, as you guys can tell, this is exactly what, I mean, the value of what Shannon is giving us is absolutely amazing. So, you know, just so you realize, anybody that is questioning if they should join the challenge or not, I mean, this alone is the knowledge that you guys are looking for. So Shannon, you are absolutely amazing for, you know, having all of this for everyone. I mean, me even
Yeah.
through this, I feel like I can't even wait to do these smoothies and add this. And sometimes it's just seeing the food and like seeing it and saying, oh yeah, like I should be eating that. Cause like I don't eat sauerkraut or kimchi. And sometimes I even have it in my house and I just don't put it in things. So this is just a great reminder. But as far as like protein powders and stuff, Isabel, I'm gonna get you that information from Shannon. Like Shannon, a lot of people do have like a lot of questions. Like
Okay.
they want to know what protein powder you recommend, but I also feel like, you know, anybody who has like really specific questions, if you are signed up and all of that, like Shannon's gonna, I definitely think Isabel, especially because I know you and I know how like you should talk to Shannon. So anybody who wants to get a little deeper look, but I mean, Shannon, if you want to recommend a quick protein powder for people that you like, you could throw out in. I know I'm kind of interested.
My favorite, and it's what I take, and it's a little bit expensive, but it's like the best quality, most absorbing, and it's like a beef protein. It's Designs by Health. And I also have, which I can offer, I have basically it's a full script where you still order your supplements from. So I can give everyone a 15% off of all of these. So I can make a little like Rachel challenge list, and anyone who signed up can get 15 off, and I'll put all my recommendations in there.
It's perfect. So you guys,
Yeah,
someone is not muted though. I'm just trying to see like, and they have a noisy background. If you're that person, just mute yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Carry on, Shannon.
yeah, so I will create a kind of Rachel challenge. Supplements, everyone can get 15% off, and then you can share that in the email too.
Yeah.
And they can all go on there, and so the one that I really love, the protein powder, is pretty expensive, so worth it. It's like makes your smoothies amazing, both absorbable, high protein. But I understand it could be, yeah, it's the beef protein. It's called Designs for Health, is the brand. And then I'll put a vegan one, and I'll put a little less expensive one for you guys.
Great.
Just offhand, I'm not 100% sure. Let me. What other questions? Let's see. Probiotic drink. I don't know what a probiotic drink is. GT Dave's. Like I'm not sure what a GT Dave's is, but kombucha. Yeah, I like kombucha. You want to look at the kombucha though and make sure. No enough. You want to look at the kombucha and make sure it's not crazy sugar. So those are things you want to look at and make sure it's, under 5 grams. And I don't think people realize, I want to say like 1 gram of sugar is equal to 2 teaspoons of sugar. So let's say we're having like 10 grams of sugar, you're having this much sugar. And so things that you don't realize are actually, and then the type of sugar matters. So fruit sugar's better than plain white sugar, and just kind of be conscious of those things.
Great.
What else? Do you recommend making your own rotisserie chicken? Yeah, I think easy. Again, like anything you buy, anything you cook is going to be better than anything you buy. And I know, for example, Costco's rotisserie chicken, they inject it with sugar, which is something people don't know. So they make it taste better, and now you want to buy it. So, I think I think taking a chicken, I put a perfectly easy recipe, season it, put some lemon, even if like basics of like salt, pepper, garlic powder, cut up some real garlic. Trader Joe's has those like amazing little garlic pops, put lemon on it, and then put the chicken in for 400 degrees for a few hours. Like it doesn't need to be difficult. Even if you're running late, like open a can of tuna, put it over some lettuce, add some mustard and a little mayo, and like there's your meal. Like things don't need to be complicated. Eggs can be, get a bag of spinach, put 2 eggs, throw it in there, eat some avocado. salt, pepper. Like no one has to be a great chef, it's just cooking it. So anytime you can cook over buying it, I think is going to be better.
Yeah.
Okies Pro. As long no sugar and organic, that's cool.
Yeah.
Done.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
email out. I'm going to try to get it out tomorrow, if not for sure latest Sunday, but you guys will all have everything. I did get a question. Somebody asked for me. I think they said, when will the workouts go up? The workouts are going to go up the day before the day they're supposed to be that workout. So Sunday night, number 1 will go up. Monday night, number 2 will go up, so on and so forth until we hit 35, just because I think I saw that question in the comments. Does anybody, I don't know, Shannon, do you want to open it up for questions, or are you?
Yeah, we could do questions.
Does anybody have a question for Shannon while you have her? Because it's a pretty big deal. I mean, she's a pretty big deal.
Hey, Rachel, Joanne here.
Hi, Joanne. I saw
Hey,
you.
Shannon.
Hi.
Just a quick question. I put it in the chat. Maybe you guys didn't see it. I recently have started incorporating animal-based protein back into my diet for different reasons. And I'm just curious to get your understanding and thought maybe on like plant-based proteins such as tofu and tempeh. Like I'm a big believer in everything in moderation, right?
Mhm.
But I've heard fermented, non-fermented, and I know this all equates to gut health, and that's primarily one of the reasons why I went back to animal protein. But I'm just curious, from your opinion, if we're going to eat plant-based protein, plant-based proteins such as tofu, tempeh, what is your thought?
Yeah. Big debate. I think like one of the biggest in nutrition is this plant-based versus protein. So there is nothing like animal protein in terms of a complete amino acid profile. So basically like there's 9 essential proteins that we don't make. So we have to get it from animal food, and only animals have all of them, right? So plant-based proteins have some. The only ones that have complete are soy, which is tofu, buckwheat, and quinoa are the only other ones. And they're not as bioavailable plant-based proteins, meaning that we don't absorb it the same quality. So when we eat chicken, it's already halfway there to digested. So it's already has the full amino. That's kind of where this protein picture comes. So we're getting it better, and it's just complete. While as plant-based, so also too, like lentils are amazing protein. Beans are all, I think they're definitely great into your diet. But you have to have like 4 bowls of lentil to equal 1 piece of chicken, right? So 1 piece of chicken is you're going to have 90 calories. 4 bowls of lentils is going to be 600 calories and 100 grams of carbs. So it really comes down to like what our goals are. You just have to eat a lot more, focus a lot more. And the older we get, the more our body breaks down our protein. So the older we get, protein is way and way more important to keep our muscles, to keep us strong. Again, in moderation, we all want beans. That's good for our gut health. Plant-based proteins are things, even vegetables have protein. It's just not the same amount. So I think, even the first week, one of the days I just have a black bean soup, great protein. But then dinner I have chicken. So I think it's really measuring up. But I eat all sorts of protein, and I'm really though conscious of the quality of meat. And 2, when you think of this grass-fed, they're sustainably made. They're not killing these animals inhumanely. They're feeding it well. I know it's still, kind of depends on your reasons for being plant-based, but in terms of health, I believe in protein. I hope that answered.
Do you have
any other questions?
Any other questions? What about anybody else? Sarah Pett.
Sorry, I wasn't on mute. I typed this in the chat earlier. I don't know if maybe you guys answered it because I did have to step out for 1 second. Shannon, I'm just wondering if you have an opinion on intermittent fasting.
Yes. So again, like everyone, intermittent fasting to me is so personable. Like I don't think it's for everyone, and I think women and men are different. I think men can handle it better. I think when women don't eat for so long, it messes with our hormones. So we have this whole other realm of issues that we have to consider when we're intermittent fasting. You know, I do think everyone does fast. Ideally, you stop dinner at 8, you eat again at 8. Like that is a fast. I also think it really matters what your first meal is. So let's say you're intermittent fasting, now you're eating at 12 and you're so starving, you're having, you know, sugar oatmeal, like a defeat. So I think it's so personal, depending on the person. I do think it is good to, you know, cleanse your body, letting it rest and digest. But again, like for that, I'd want to see like your insulin response and how your blood sugar is working. But on a rule of thumb, I don't do it. I think just without like making, because to me, it almost is like another headache. And my idea of nutrition and eating is like, what's the least amount? You know, someone yesterday asked me like what I think about eating for your blood type. It's like, that's like a whole other thing I can't even begin to think about. So I think keeping it as like protein, good veggies, healthy fiber, healthy fats, eating 3 meals a day is like, keep it simple. And I think, you know, again, when we talk, we can kind of go over like your lifestyle if you want to, when we do our audit, and I can kind of recommend a little bit better, but overall, I think 3 meals a day, keeping it clean is kind of like your best bet.
Okay.
But sometimes, yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna put up, I'm actually gonna put up in the chats the link you gave me, Shannon, for anyone who wants to schedule
Okay, perfect.
to do that, and to make it easy. They can just kind of look at what your availability is. If anybody who does want to schedule
I'm gonna text it to you
something
again. Too.
with Shannon, let me,
I just texted to you. Quick.
oh, okay.
Hey Shannon, just a very quick question. Are you in the UK? That's your
No,
time zone?
I'm in the US. But I
Oh, okay.
work
It's
with
just
a
that your
lab.
website confused me. Okay.
I live in Los Angeles,
Okay. Thank you.
so it's on Pacific time.
Yeah.
clicked
And
on
thank you
the-
for doing this.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I clicked on the link, but it said something went wrong. Let me see if it works. Oh, no.
Someone said, is alcohol a real no-no? I'm not sober, so I do drink alcohol. Definitely, yeah. And a further alcohol, a glass of red wine nightly. I don't think alcohol should be drank every day. I think it's full moderation. It's not to be dramatic, but like kind of poison for our bodies. So like, it's definitely like a sugar. Like alcohol should be looked at as like a fun treat. And I don't think every day. I think, you know, it doesn't do good things for your gut. It's not good for your liver. Not great for your skin. You know, especially if we're working together and there's an issue going on, I like to cut it when I work with people for a little and really get the full benefits of all the supplements. But yes, I still drink it. I'm just in moderation as much as possible. Like I'm never binge drinking. I know like growing up and being young and in college, like looking back, I'm like, oh my God, I destroyed my health. Like it's just, but I don't think every day. I think it should be like a nice treat.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
What's up, Robin? What's up, guys? Does anybody have another question for Shannon? If not, I'm just going to kind of run through one more time. Monday, again, starts this. If those of you who have not signed up yet, you can go to rachelfitness.com, hit subscribe, and then you can use as a discount code new-year to give you 10% off. We've had a lot of people sign up, so make sure if you did just sign up, download the app. You will be already added into the email blast list if you're subscribed, and look out for emails going out this week that will have all of Shannon's information in terms of the meal plan and all that. The only people who will get that are obviously the people part of the challenge. And remember on the workouts, it's going to have a drop down. It will say New Year 35-7, and you click on that, and that's where your New Year that's where your New Year challenge will be. But just to be clear, if you sign up for this, you're signing up for the entire platform. So you also get access to Be the Muscle, which is the last challenge we did. You'll also get the live workouts. You'll also get the treadmill runs. You'll also get all of the small, short burn workouts. So by signing up for this challenge on the platform, you get the entire website opened up to you. So just so that we are all clear on that, I know that Cheryl knows, and Joanne and Sarah and all my girls, you guys know what's up. Glenna, what's up, Glenna? But that's it. And then does anybody have like one last question, either for me or Shannon? I know you guys have busy stuff. I wanted to keep this at 45 minutes, hopefully answer most of your questions about everything. Does anybody have any other questions for Shannon or for myself? Marianne?
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, how
Yes,
are you?
that's my name, Marianne. Good, thank
Good,
you. I just
good.
want to say, if you are a subscriber already, you'll get access as well. Is that how it works?
Of course. Also, this is the work. This is the new workout for the next 7 weeks. So this is taking the place of quote unquote the live workouts. So just to be clear, there will be no lives for the next 7 weeks. If you're not subscribed, you're not working out with me or with us.
Great.
So this will be for the next 7 weeks, and it's everything has a reason. Everything has a rhyme to it. So that the challenge will get progressively, the equipment will get progressively harder, even though no week will be easier than the last. It's just the equipment will kind of go up, right?
Great.
Of
Thank you.
course, Marianne, thank you. Is there any other questions?
I think I got a few questions in the chat for you, Rachel.
For me?
Someone said if I
But
need new
30 by
minivan.
7 shirt. There may be a shirt, but it won't be until the end, because let's let everybody focus on the challenge. Let's get this all out there. Yeah, you're good with the subscription. I'm just reading them. I think, will it be automatic monthly subscription? So the way I worked is last time I did a challenge, I did, this 5-week option. And honestly, it's just more of a headache. So if you want to sign up, you subscribe. Those of you who are subscribed, you can cancel at any time. So my intention is that you are going to get so addicted to this, it's going to become a lifestyle. For 7 weeks, you're going to end up doing it. At the end of 7 weeks, you're not going to hit cancel. So if you do want to do just the 7 weeks, then do the math. It would be about 2 months worth. If you do the code for New Year, your subscription comes down to about $67 a month. So 67 plus, times 2 is like whatever that is. Should I do it in my head? But basically for the meal plan and that's what you can think of in your head is going to cost, right? So it's up to you, but yes, it's a monthly. I have had a lot of people though use the option of doing the annual. Now remember, if you do annual and you sign up for the annual and you use the code, you're getting an even greater discount. So for those of you who are, just kind of questioning it in your own head, just know that's kind of the way it works. I don't really want to offer. So it's $134. Those of you who, are questioning it, this should be just something that becomes your lifestyle. That's really what Shannon and I are trying to stress to you guys. This is not just a quick fix, new year, new me. I'm going to do this for a few weeks and then be done with it. This becomes the way you live. And if you don't do it, you don't feel complete. And I 100%, I've been doing this workout for almost 3 years now. March is going to be 3 years. I can't believe it. And I've never been in better shape. I'm also not injured. I'm keeping up with it. So this workout is very attainable to be done 30 minutes a day. We have people who do doubles. If you want to make this an hour workout, that's the easiest thing you can ever do. You have access to the entire platform. You could do workout number 1, and then you could say, you know what? I really want to do a little bit extra abs. Let me go over to exclusive workouts and do a 10-minute ab workout, or let me go to ass and abs from 1 year ago, which a lot of people will do, and just put on a random video and do a workout. They're all just as good as the next one. So also this challenge, I kind of wanted to throw it back to reminding us how far we've come. So a lot of the workouts are OG workouts. A lot of the workouts that are going to be on this challenge are from 2020, baby. We bringing it back. So like a lot of them were not on the subscription platform. They were kind of lost in thin air because you can't find them anywhere. And I found them, downloaded them, and now going to get them on the platform for you. So a lot of our favorites are from the first year, because I was like crazy then too. So you're going to have workouts from 2020. You're going to have workouts from 2021 in this challenge. You're basically going to have the favorites of the last 3 years. We call this the favorite challenge. And I took it from most of you, actually. A lot of my regulars, I actually asked you guys, what are your favorite workouts from the last 3 years? And a lot of you gave me dates because you wrote them down somewhere. And you were like, yo, 5/20, 2020 was so good. And I'm like, oh, let me go back and get it. And I did. So, and then a lot of them are new. Like the first week body weight, those are all new. That whole week, I was working out extra for you, boo. So that whole week I'd been recording these. And you know, they're going to go up, you know what I mean? So Glenna knows. Did I kind of let you guys in on, I hope you guys really just have a clear vision of what to expect for the next 7 weeks. Is there any other questions?
Hey, Rachel, it's Alicia. My mini bands they may break before you get back. Will somebody be able to send them out if they break, or do I need to buy them like today before you leave?
I would buy them today just to make sure you get them in a prompt manner. I have somebody who will be handling a lot of the shipping, but it might not be right away. So I would say if you're questioning it, that's why I'm stressing, guys, if you don't have bands and you need bands, order them now, you know, so I can get them out to you quick.
Right.
Right?
Oh, thanks.
Right. Any other questions? No?
Right.
All right. Someone's talking for me. All right. So, guys, I just want to thank you so much. Shannon, where are you? I don't know where you went. Is Shannon still here?
Here. I'm
Okay.
here. I'm here. Thank you.
Shannon, thank you so much for like all of your knowledge. I can't even tell you how much you have added to the value of what we are about to do for the next few weeks. And I honestly can't encourage you guys more to reach out to Shannon. You have the link. At the very least, test your stool. At the very least, you know. So, you know, I would just encourage you guys to do that, especially if you feel like something is off or if you just want to know more about
Eagle tested negative.
And Jack, say great job, everybody.
Wait, that's your computer.
Yeah,
You
I brought it.
Hi.
All right. So guys, thank you. I'll see you guys soon. And reach out, send me any messages you guys have. I'll be available all week. So let me know whatever you need. Okay. You want to see Mary? Mary's there somewhere. All right, guys. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you,
All
guys.
Thank
I'll see
you.
you soon.
Good
Thank
luck,
you.
everybody.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.